Welcome back, True Seeker. Last night, Monday, August 20th, 2018, MTV had its 35th Video Music Awards, known as the VMAs. And the biggest story coming out of it is Madonna's tribute to Aretha Franklin, where she began by telling a story about herself leaving Detroit with the dream of becoming a musician with $35 in her pocket. And again, this was the 35th VMAs. I've been wondering the last few days if there was any significance to Aretha Franklin being 35 years old when Elvis died on August 16th. The King. Of course, Aretha would die 41 years later, the Queen of Soul, on the same day Elvis passed. So let's look at this. I talked about on Thursday the significance of Aretha Franklin dying on Madonna's birthday. I didn't realize she was going to give this tribute at the VMAs, but I just want to go over what we covered and add to it a little bit more. So Aretha died August 16th, 2018. That was a date with numerology of 62 as well as 26. She was known as the Queen of Soul. Queen has Gematria of 62 and 26. If you missed the video from Thursday, I showed how the Queen of England, her reign began on February 6th, and her coronation was on June 2nd. Both dates that can be written 2/6, 6/2, like 26 and 62. The Queen of England was also born in 1926. Notice the name Aretha has Gematria of 26 as well. Madonna, who turned 60 years old the day Aretha Franklin died, Gematria of 62 and 26, and someone who follows my work says that she knows that Madonna's birthday has not always been August. Her birthday when she was younger was in May, and I can't verify if that's true or not, but we've talked about this before. Birthdays changing for celebrities to sync up with rituals. It is entirely possible that Madonna's birthday has been shifted for this ritual. I can't confirm that, but someone swears that her birthday was May when she was younger because they had similar birthdays. The woman who knew this and who reported this. So, just a thought to put out there. Also, with regards to this tribute coming at the MTV VMAs, as they're known, notice that MTV and VMAs both have Gematria of 26. How fitting for Madonna to give this tribute to Aretha by the numbers. Madonna, when she told her story about having $35 in her pocket, she said that she came out of Detroit, the city known as Motown. Notice Motown, Gematria of 62 and 26. Also, as we routinely cover, Sacrifice has Gematria of 62. I wanted to look up what Madonna's full name is. Her surname is Ciccone, which has Gematria of 137. And interestingly, August 16th is the day leaving 137 days left in the year. Madonna's also a practicing Kabbalist. Kabbalah, which is originally studied in Hebrew has a Gematria of 137. And understand, these rituals of letters and numbers and dates, this is all Kabbalah. So how fitting for this pop star who's known to practice Kabbalah have all of this line up ever so perfectly. The date of this tribute, August 20th, 2018, it was a date with 66 numerology. In Madonna's speech, she talked about how Aretha made her feel like a natural woman. Notice, 66 date numerology, Aretha Franklin 66, the Queen of Soul 66, woman 66. And with regards to the date of Aretha's death, August 16th, there was a big national news story how on that same day in Little Rock, Arkansas, there was a protest by the Church of Satan, the Satanic Temple, put out a statue of the Baphomet next to the statue of the Ten Commandments. What's interesting about the word Baphomet and the word Satan is they both have Gematria of 35 in the base ciphers. And again, these were the 35th VMAs. Madonna talked about having $35 in her pocket to start her career. Again, Aretha The day Elvis died was 35 years old. Also in the base ciphers, Satan equals 55, MTV equals 55, VMAs equals 55. Remember, numerology, also Gematria 55. Kabbalah involves numerology. Kabbalah has two halves, a light half that's about spiritual ascension, and a dark half that's about witchcraft and hurting other people. And, you know, murder by numbers is obviously hurting other people. And Madonna, as well as a number of other entertainers, are directly connected to this death of Aretha Franklin, as we've covered. You know? So, don't call it a coincidence. You know, that'd be a foolish mistake. If you want to learn more about this information, check out my book, Letters and Numbers. 773 pages, priced at just $5 because I want everyone to be able to afford it. Also, somebody has set up a merchandise store for me. We got the Coincidence Theorist gear coming soon because, as we know, this world's full of them, and you don't want to be one of them. You know, remove that word from your vocabulary. Coincidence. It's a killer. We'll leave it there until next time, True Seeker.